We have 5 drums. Come on out, set up, and call the dancers with the special Gathering of Nations song. All right, Vince. We'll do the drum roll call, and drum groups, just hit your drum. Hit your drum 17 times. Hey. All right, War Thunder Singers, Coudray, Wisconsin, Thomas Kane. All right. Dakota Hotani from Griswold, Manitoba. And Motown Singers from Red Lake, Minnesota, John Morris, lead singer. Indian Hill, Apple Valley, California, with Valentino DeWitt. From Twinanestezza, Lightning Horse Singers from Tuba City, Jesse Bigay Jr. From Sahotso, Azane, Winter Rock, Arizona, The Horses, Kenny Brown Sr. From Onion Lake, Saskatchewan, Red Bull Singers, Irvin Waskowicz. From Phoenix, Arizona, Kozad Singers with Kenneth Kozad. From West Valley, Utah, Iron Hill Singers with Marlon Deschamps. From McGregor, Minnesota, Red Willow Singers, Vito Bakanaga, lead singer. From Linden Station, Wisconsin, Ho Chunk Station with Delano Cleveland. Those are the drums in the drum roll call. Thank you, our traditional singers. And these singers are part of the traditional leadership in our communities all across Turtle Island. They have the appropriate songs ready to go when our leaders, our chiefs, our clan mothers, our societies, they ask the singers to help. And now our dancers know which entry that they line up at. So dancers, please get lined up right now. We're going to begin calling the dancers. Bringing in the Eagle staff, the honored dancer tonight is Rooster Topsky. Rooster Topsky. Our prayer for tonight will be offered by Grandpa Lloyd Tortolita from Acoma Pueblo. Lloyd Tortolita, a veteran, a Vietnam veteran. We have a full house for Saturday Night Live, Gathering of Nations. If you have children with you, keep them with you. If you get separated, it's going to be hard to find each other. So stay together, look at the post, and know the letters that you're sitting at, what post letter. So if you get separated, go back to that same place. And let's have a real good, happy, and safe Saturday night. Who's happy to be here? Let's hear it. Who's happy to be here? Who's happy to be here? Who's happy to be here? Who's happy to be? Hey. Hey. Not even, huh? Oh, we're so happy to see each and every one of you. And some of you have traveled from all over and flying in on Thursday, changing flights in Chicago. Some people from Canada, from Edmonton, got on a plane, and one of the older men had a sweatshirt or a hoodie, and it said Bear Clan on the back. And I was right behind him, so I was watching him. And just before he got on the plane, I asked him about the Bear Clan, and he told me that in Edmonton, they have a community program. It's a safety program for young people, for people who struggle in their life in the city. And so he's part of a volunteer group. He's here tonight. He's sitting here somewhere. We're glad you're here. We had other people come, and they said they were coming to the gathering, some for the first time. And we know that they've enjoyed themselves. So again, everyone, especially ones who have been here before and you've come back to support the Gathering of Nations, thank you. At this time, we'll begin with our invocation, and we're honored to have with us from Acoma Pueblo, Lloyd Tortolita, Grandpa Lloyd Tortolita. He's a veteran, a Vietnam veteran, and at this time, he'll come up here. So, we know that you have children with you, people are talking. We're asking at this time that we have your listening. The ways of listening from our people are parts of our traditional way of life. And so let's all listen and let's make this a quiet place. And this message that will be offered by Lloyd is something that we all support him. So at this time, Lloyd Tortolita, Grandpa Lloyd.
As introduced, I'm Lloyd Tortolita. Generally, in my traditional ways, teaches my grandfathers and grandmothers, I normally do not use the microphone to offer a prayer. I was taught never to use a microphone because it's like shouting to our Creator, shouting to somebody out there. So generally, every time I'm asked to do an invocation, which is an honor because it's for the people, for all the people. So I'm going to put the microphone down, so don't get offended, MCs, if I do that, because these are my teachings, and we need to respect each one of our teachings from the tribes where you come from. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know a lot of times people don't understand our different cultural ways of doing things, our traditional ways, but these were the teachings. So I wish each one of you a good evening and have a safe trip home, and welcome to New Mexico, to Pueblo country here, and come visit Acoma and come visit us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One more time, let's have an appreciation for Grandpa Lloyd Tortolita. And they began a drum group, and it goes way back. And when we saw each other, we said, what is it, 35, 40 years? And he said, oh, I said, we're still young men. And we laughed, and we're happy to see each other. So we're going to call the dancers at this time, and they're going to sing the Gathering of Nations song. The history behind this song is the White Eagle Singers with old man Alan Neskai, who was one of the early MCs for this celebration, along with Tonki Eye, 36 years ago, as the powwow began to grow. The White Eagle Singers composed this song. Arlie Neskai, Jay Begay, and Alan Neskai made this song, and they sang it, and they gave it to the Gathering of Nations. We acknowledged the Neskai family 2 years ago right here. And so this is the song they're going to sing. It has a beautiful history. And we're told that as a beautiful people, our traditional thinking, our feelings, our emotions are all connected. And it has a wellness, a beauty, a resilience. And these dancers come from that place in our teachings. They're going to bring that feeling in here. This is why it makes you happy to see the dancers dance in this way. We're going to call the dancers at this time. And again, Rooster Topsky is honored to bring in the Eagle staff tonight. Saturday Night Live. Let's start with a big round of applause. Let's hear it. Gathering of Nations. Gathering of Nations songs. Kickoff. Bring the dancers in, Rooster Topsky. And our honored horse dancer. Our honored Eagle Bonnet, War Bonnet dancers, and right behind them, our Miss Indian World tonight. She'll be sharing that crown with the new incoming Miss Indian World. We're going to meet her tonight. Oh-ho! Booyah! Let's have another big round of applause and welcome our dancers. Let's hear it out there. Cheer them on. Call them in. Call them in. Whistle, holler, scream. Oh-ho! Booyah!
Aha, hey! Aha, hey! Ladies and gentlemen, our Saturday night grand entry as we welcome in our Miss Indian World candidates. One of these ladies will represent the ambassadorship of the Miss Indian World title to proudly serve and represent their families, their people, their tribe, and each and every one of you as Miss Indian World. And now, for her final grand entry, representing the White Mountain Apache in the traditional buckskin dress. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the outgoing Miss Indian World, Taylor Susan. As we welcome in our elders, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, we proudly introduce, leading in our eldermen category from Schurz, Nevada, Lauren Manahu Samaripa. And bringing in our elder women, 70 years plus. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for his companion, Pearl Grandma Samaripa. Once again, bringing in our Eagle staff from Rocky Boy, Montana. Rocking a 12-inch porcupine hair, compliments of Herb Augustine. Your Eagle staff carrier, Samat Rooster, top of the sky. Representing the horse mask and the horse stance culture above the Northwest tribes in Washington, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Levi Blackwood. Representing our Aztec relatives from South America, Central America, we welcome in our Aztec brothers and sisters. And bringing in our golden age, we welcome in Camille Villa. And leading in our Golden Age traditional dancers, her twin sister, Carmen Claremont and Camille Villa. Welcoming in all of our champion dancers and leading in the men's traditional, ladies and gentlemen, from Morley, Alberta, Eric Bears Paw Wee Death. Get it, wee man, get it. Get low. Come on, get lower than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to welcome you proudly. 36th Annual Gathering of Nations by way of Albuquerque, New Mexico. the hometown state, the host state to the host tribes, the proud Navajo Nation, to the proud Pueblo Nation, to the proud Apache Nation, and all of the rest of the visiting tribes across Turtle Island, provinces of Canada, USA. You are looking at tribal greatness, my friends. Saturday Night Live, what a beautiful song for the beautiful nations. We say welcome to all you champion dancers. You are truly looking at Native Pride Nationwide 2019. How about a round of applause and warm up these dancers? Warm it up one more time. Powwow time. This is the pride of the Indian nations. We say welcome to all you beautiful women dancers proudly wearing your beautiful dress, regalia, dance style. To the men dancers, we say welcome to each and every one of our northern, southern categories that are here with us on our Saturday night. This beautiful song has special meaning. It has medicine. Our ancestors and forefathers left us the gift of song and dance. And you are witnessing a legacy, my friends, by tribal nations that are here in the house. Get down, boys. Here we go. Powwow time. Shake those feathers, shake those bells, shake that fringe. You all come to dance, man. The spirit of the powwow is with us.
This is the proof, the evidence, the truth that all the nations have diplomacy. All the nations can teach the world how to be together in a good circle. Welcome, Haudenosaunee. Welcome, Mohawk Nation, Oneida Nation, Onondaga Nation, Cayuga Nation, Tuscarora Nation, Seneca Nation. Welcome, welcome. Oh, looking good. Dancers are still coming in. There's no place on Mother Earth like Gathering of Nations on Saturday night, 2019. Oh,
We have Cricket Shields attending to that feather. Thank you. Welcoming in all of our beautiful Native women dancers, champion dancers. Welcome, Bueno Becky. What? Welcome, Women's Fancy, Women's Jingle, Women's Traditional. And bringing in the grand entry are adult men's style dancers of the traditional grass, southern straight, chicken, and fancy.
We welcome the wannabes from Berkeley, California. We welcome the should-have-beens from Santa Fe, New Mexico. All right, Kelly, good to see you, brother.
All right, boys, here we go, man. We are on the home stretch. One more time, host drums, take us home, brothers. Here we go. Look alive, brothers and sisters. Dance hard. You representing the heartbeat of the Indian nations. All right, boys, this is it right here. Turn it loose one more time, man. Show 'em you got the juice. Show 'em. Junior boys, come on in. Tiny top boys and girls.
Let's have a big round of applause. You only see this one time a year. Saturday night. Cheer, holler, scream, round of applause. Whistle, make some noise. Saturday night, Gathering of Nations. Ho-ho!
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for this beautiful grand entry? Holy moly! I'd like to ask the dancers out of honor and respect on behalf of this Sacred Eagle staff to kindly remain inside this dancing arena before we go back to all of our host drums get ready for a flag song, boys, and then we're going to come to you for a victory song. You know, my friends, it is truly an honor and privilege to be here sharing the microphone with my good brother Reuben and my good brother Dennis. We have traveled to many powwow celebrations. It's always an honor to come back to the Gathering of Nations. I want to share this special with you beautiful people. I've done this before at a number of powwows when the time is right. When I came back home from Vietnam in 1972, I started singing with a group called the Redder Singers. We went to the Great Menominee Nation by way of Kashina, Wisconsin, referred to as the Woodland Bowl. A gentleman on the microphone at that time, the late legendary Henry Greencrow, was announcing. He shared something on Saturday night as a young man as myself, coming back from a war, that left a memory in me and inspired me for the rest of my life. A grand entry such as this. It unfolded. He said this: as I sit back here and watched all you beautiful dancers and listen to that song, and I see all the 4 sacred colors displayed in every one of your dance regalias, the women's dresses, the 4 sacred colors that represent the 4 quarters of the universe, the 4 directions, the east, the west, the north, the south, the red, the yellow, the black, the white, the 4 races of mankind. As I listened to that song and watched you dancers, he said, truly, we have to be one of the most beautiful races of people on the face of this earth. How about a round of applause for our dancers one more time? Now I'm going to turn it over to you, Reuben, if you'd be so kind to take us through our flag and victory.
Thank you, Vince. McGwitch. As I look out to the drum groups, as I call upon the singers, Mr. Randy Medicine Bear indicated that we were switching around with the songs, and tonight we're going to ask a northern drum to render a flag song and the southern drums to render the victory song. But as we sit in the center, I call upon you singers to render 2 and 4, to honor our Eagle staff and our colors. Young Spirit, if you would, please. Please stand, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you, singers, for rendering that appropriate song for our staff and our American flags. And those of you that were with us last night, you bear witness to the honoring of the legacy of took place of the memory of the late Kenny Merrick Jr. And that song there was composed out east for the Mashantucket Pequot tribe. And now, as we call upon the Southern singers to render the appropriate song for each and every one of us here, and for those of you that are just joining us, as Brother Dennis and Brother Vince was expressing and educating to remind us of our veterans that have volunteered and fought side by side, men and women. This Eagle staff that symbolizes all of our warriors and the victories that we've overcame, the obstacles, the time that we come together as Native people to sing and dance and celebrate. So with that, Otter Trail, Buck Wild, Al, lead us out. Dance in place, dancers. Dance in pride and joy of victory. Someone in your family has served the armed forces. Today back of history, of time immemorial of our Native veterans, our warriors, into the coming of the new world, through the lands and kinship of society based through First Nations people, to understand the art of war, the art of peace and counting coup, the honor. Eagle Staff Carrier, Rooster Top Sky, here we go, brother, here we go. Representing your late father, the late Lloyd, representing your mother, Miss Mary, your children, your people in Rocky Boy, your people in San Felipe Pueblo. Dance and proud, Rooster, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Thank you, Rooster. Thank you, singers. As we go into introductions here, I want to introduce for her final grand entry throughout the year of 2018-2019, we have come to this moment into the final introduction. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce for the final time as she comes forth, representing not only the White Mountain Apache, but also the Walker River Paiute. Let's put our hands together and make some noise for the one and only, the Miss Indian World, Taylor Susan. And with that said, we also want to recognize our war bonnet dancers and representing our horsetail dancer here, coming to us by way of Warm Springs, Oregon, representing the Northwest tribes through the different styles that are represented, interpreted through this style of dance and the horse mask. How about a big round of applause for Levi Blackwood? That's what you call a straight stud. War bonnet dancers, one more time, come forth, gentlemen. Each and every one of you, come on forth. Let's give these war bonnet dancers another round of applause as well. They are here in war bonnet attire. And last but not least, we're going to ask all of our Miss Indian World contestants. One of you ladies is going to represent the new title of 2019-2020. I personally want to wish each and every one of you the best of luck. You are all beautiful contestants, and whatever you're doing, let's give them one more time a big round of applause, Miss Indian World. All right, before we go to some intertribals, let's shake hands with one another. Look to the person to your left, give them a bonjour. Look to the person to your right, give them a yat eh. Oh. Yeah. We're going to go to two intertribals. We're going to call upon Buck Wild for an intertribal and Sharpshooter for an intertribal. Are they going to stay in the center? You going to stay up there? Okay, stay where you're at, George said. And the rest of the singers kind of chime in. Yep. Or are they coming back? Okay, hold on a second. I got the wrong list. We're going to go intertribal from Showtime. Showtime first there, boys. I got the wrong list. Showtime and Otter Trail. Those are the two jumps for tonight's session. Apologize for that. Showtime, whenever you're ready, we'll come to you for an intertribal right there in the center. Put the microphone right here on these boys from Rapid City, South Dakota, by way of the Mother Hubbard Center. Sing like you're in the cafeteria of Mother Hubbard there, BJ. Showtime, intertribal, here we go. Everybody dance. Otter Trail, stand by. Showtime. Wash-tay hello. W-A-S-H. Wash. T-A-Y. Tay. A-L-O. Hello. Wash-tay hello. Otter Trail, are you there, Al? All right, we're going to ask you to sing that song that hobbyist powwow in Florida keep bringing you down for, Al. Sing it loud and proud and like a hobbyist.
Right after this intertribal, we're going to clear the dancing arena, so make room and take advantage of this song, my friends. We will be going right into the Miss Indian World Pageant right after this intertribal. But in the meantime, enjoy this beautiful song. You might not know it, but you are listening to an old song. A very sacred, very traditional style song that goes back to the early 60s. Sung by many drum groups. For those of you that grew up listening to 8-track tapes, you know what I'm talking about. Listen to this song close.
Yacht A, Daryl So. Woohoo! Daryl So in the house. Yacht A, Daryl So.
All right, we're going to ask our dancers to kindly clear the dancing arena. Host drums, thank you for those beautiful songs. El Santos, you dug deep on that last song, brother. Good selection. Ho, whoopila, washtado. Good one, my friend.
Thank you, Vince. At this time, some good, important information from our other announcer, James Edwards. James Edwards.
Thank you, Dennis. Gathering Nations would like to thank for their huge financial contribution in putting on this year's Gathering of Nations powwow, our title sponsor, Ultra Health, the City of Albuquerque and the Albuquerque City Council, as well as the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce, Facebook, the New Mexico Chevy Dealers, Navajo Nation Parks and Recreation, University of New Mexico Health Sciences Center, Wells Fargo Bank, Malloy Nissan, Whataburger, Marriott Hotel of Albuquerque, Real Time Solutions, Bank of America, Seminole Tribe of Florida, Second Fox Nation of Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska, Lockview Desert Chippewa Tribe, Thundering Hooves, United Auburn Community of the Auburn Rancheria of California, and Naraya Shoshone Bannock Tribe, and thanks to each and every one of you beautiful sponsors on behalf of Gathering of Nations 2019. Back to you, Dennis.
All right, thank you very much there, James Edwards. All right, everybody, man, this is what we've been waiting for, Beulah. You know, I got up about 6 o'clock this morning because I love rising early, drinking coffee, and listening to the birds come alive. Robins and doves this morning. Went back in, Dennis, for my second cup about 6:45, and there were all these Miss Indian World contestants already having to get up early and prepare for this moment. Man, that's some serious work these girls have been doing ever since Wednesday. And now we are ready to go. We're going to turn it over to Beulah Sunrise, which hosts and narrates this lovely event each and every year. And she does an unbelievable job, let me tell you. So everybody sit tight, get very comfortable, and we are going to showcase 17 of the most beautiful women in the world as we turn it over to the lovely Beulah Sunrise. Next year, I'm bringing that Harley down, so get your chaps ready, man. We're going for a ride. All right.
Thank you, Vince. Don't you think Vince is beautiful? Hey, I think he's the one that's beautiful. I want to thank you all for being here with us here for the Miss Indian World crowning. I am very fortunate to be a part of this group, a part of the Miss Indian World Committee. And it's been quite a ride, I'm telling you. We've been so busy here trying to get everything together, done, and we've got some wonderful things in store for you this evening. I want to thank you all for your time, first of all. Yat e kwahasin na Beulah Sunrise yinishye na kaidin entoyedlini enishle sanklan bashischim. If you bear with us, we're getting situated here. Yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, here we go. Good evening, one and all. And good evening to our international viewers. I want to say hello to everybody who's listening overseas, far, far away in other countries. We thank you for being here for the crowning of Miss Indian World. I'm Beulah Sunrise. I'm Deneh Nkiwa. I will be your host for this, along with my very esteemed colleague, Rick Huff. Good evening tonight. You are going to be treated to a special dance presentation sponsored and in honor of the outgoing Miss Indian World, Taylor Susan. Okay, so without further delay, we'd like all of you to have respect and pay respect. These crown dancers, who are White Mountain Apache crown dancers, who are accompanying Taylor Susan out to the floor to do the dance presentation with her. They're going to be honoring her with the song. This is of her tribe. This is a sacred, sacred dance, also called the Mountain Spirit Dance of the Apache people, especially the White Mountain Apache tribe from which Taylor Susan is from. They are holy dancers. When they come out to dance, it's not a show. It's actually prayers, and they're holy people dancing for everyone. So I ask you all to pay respect to them. If you've never seen this dance before, please have respect. And as you know, as you may not know, they will be praying for you as well. And they're praying and blessing Taylor Susan for a wonderful year that she's been a part of the Gathering of Nations and the Miss Indian World program, and also being Miss Indian World. I'm very proud to know her. I have come to become such good friends with her, and I really love this girl. I think she is the epitome of grace and honor. She has been nothing but very steadfast and honest, and very, very respectful of her culture and everyone else's culture. So I want to thank you all for being here. I don't know, are we ready? Okay. Taylor will be accompanied and escorted onto the floor by the sacred White Mountain Apache Crown Dancers.
Josh, pick it up.
Everybody, Taylor Susan, current reigning Miss Indian World. We're going to get a few words from Taylor. And they're getting you a mic. Yeah. She can catch her breath there for a second. And we thank the White Mountain Apache Crown Dancers for honoring her in this way. This is a very sacred way. And if you saw, there was also women paying respect to her as well in the 4 directions. And this is very, very important and a very sacred rite for the White Mountain Apache people. So we will hear a few words from Taylor Susan in just a moment. Okay, all right. Do we have her a mic? Yes. Everybody, let's give a big round of applause to Miss Indian World, Taylor Susan.
Taylor Dusby than Jonas Susan. She does the guys on the she. Shash to get it's in a chahi bashichi. Chill was your shikiat and Phoenix shogo shli. Shataloid Susan Gonze. Shema and Susan Gonze. Danawa Nikaka Jolen. Ahet nos kai Shufna Jean. Good evening, gathering of nations. My name is Taylor Dusby than Jonas Susan. My middle name in the White Mountain Apache language means beautiful morning. I proudly introduce myself in the White Mountain Apache language, but most importantly, I also said in the White Mountain Apache language that I am also a proud Walker River Paiute woman born for the Agaidakutta, the Trout Eater Peoples Clan. For my Apache side, I am born for the Bear and Eagle Clan, but traditionally we're taught to claim our mother's clan, so I'm born for the Bear Clan, born for the Nakaya, because we have our clan system. Nakaya in Apache means Mexican, or one that travels a lot, so I'm also Latina, eh? Well, my great-great-great-grandmother was, captured from Mexico, and she was brought to our Apache land and married a man from my tribe, and that is how I'm a descendant of the Latino culture, I should say, excuse me. But today, a year ago from today, I was proud to my family and I were really proud to carry out the duties as your 35th Miss Indian World Ambassador, representing all the tribes throughout Canada, all the tribes throughout New Zealand, Australia, and all the 562 plus tribes here in the United States, including one of the beautiful states of New Mexico, which is home of Gathering of Nations and Miss Indian World. I simply can't thank all of you enough for the duty of serving as your global ambassador, not just for me, but my family, my tribes, all of your support from all 4 directions. I simply couldn't have done it without you. Your encouragement, your support, your prayers made this year successful. I always say that pursuing any title, it is never about me. It is a journey for all of us to experience together, because it is an ancestral teaching for all of us in this room right now to lend a helping hand. Because that is the true meaning, I think, of any ambassador, especially Miss Indian World, is to help each other, to be there for one another, to exemplify positivity, encouragement, and inspiration. Because I think all of us, we value the importance of friendship, what it means to be valued, loved, and I only wanted to exemplify that this year because that is a moral within my family and my tribes, is to help each other. And I also would like to thank the Miss Indian World Committee, these ladies that serve on the committee that are wearing red to honor the missing and murdering of Indigenous women, which is this year's theme. I simply couldn't have done it without them. The times that I needed camaraderie and words of encouragement, I turned to them. And I had witnessed it with my own 2 eyes and my own spirit and the Creator to know that these ladies put in so much effort to make Miss Indian World happen. Without the Matthews family, Gathering of Nations, and the dancers, the singers, all of you that have been invited and welcomed into this stadium and to Stage 49, or to the vendors, wouldn't have been possible without these people's help. So, as your ambassador, I know I have to say, I have so many inspirational words to give all of you. And one theme that I mentioned was the missing and murdering of Indigenous women. There's too many of our sisters, aunties, grandparents, mothers, sisters, wives that go far away and never come back. So it is important, my message to you tonight is to take care of each other. Watch what you say to people. Be positive, be encouraging, love one another. Because you never know what you say if it's the last time you're going to speak to this individual. And that just doesn't go for our women. It goes looking after our men, taking care of them. Because tonight, in this auditorium right now, as your ambassador, I simply want to tell you that the Creator wouldn't have put you on this earth if He knew that you couldn't handle the challenges that you are enduring in your life. I have to say that I think each and every one of us look like royalty tonight. And in the eyes of our Creator, we are royalty. Otherwise, we would not be here. To everyone out there, I'm a proud graduate from the University of Arizona as of last year, and thank you. Thank you. A message behind that I really promoted this year was to pursue your higher education. Because even though we are not on the same battlefield with our ancestors and elders using the handmade tools to protect our people, we're utilizing higher education as a tool to continue to protect our people in classrooms, courtrooms, and through modern day medicine. And most importantly, to be mentally healthy, physically, spiritually, and to look after one another. Because all of us come from different tribes, but we all need each other's help. And most importantly, it's important to those who are visiting from near and far. If this is your first time to Gathering of Nations, we welcome you. The grand entry that you see here, the ritual that you just saw with the crown dancers, This was once considered illegal in this country, and I couldn't be more proud to see Gathering of Nations striving strong and hard 36 years to make sure that every single one of us feel strong, resilient, and honor those who are before us and the future ahead of us. And most importantly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I would like to thank my family, my tribes, all of you that are here in attendance, the Miss Indian World Committee, and people that have made this year successful. The crown and sash has traveled globally to Mexico, Canada, and for the first time in history, the International Indigenous Fashion Week in Paris, France. And thank you. These words that I speak, it's not to brag about myself or what I've done, because this year was never about me. It was to make sure that our people were represented in a well-respected manner, that I honored you, and that my service to you was to make sure to take care of you, love you, show what it means to be an ambassador, because I truly believe that the crown of Miss Indian World, or any title, it does not make you who you are. It reveals who you are. And to all of our elders, we value you. We love you. You're the treasures of our tribal communities. To our youth, spend quality time with your elders. They want to see good things from you. Everyone in this room wants you to succeed. Never forget that you are always loved. You are never alone. To our parents, to our middle-age category, and to our upcoming elders, we need you. We look up to you. And even as your Miss Indian World Ambassador, I continue to look up to you. You're always being watched, but you are loved and valued. So just thank you all so much for an incredible year, not just for me, but for every single one of us here. And I couldn't be more proud and excited of our Miss Indian World contestants, and to welcome a new Miss Indian World to the Powwow Circle. How many of you are excited to see and welcome a new Miss Indian World? I'm really excited, and all I ask of you this upcoming year is to support her, encourage her, love her, and let her know that, and let all of you ladies know out there that all of you carry the quality of Miss Indian World. And our men, I want you to know that you are also Mr. Indian World. You're royalty in everyone's eyes. And I keep emphasizing, how valuable you are, because you mean so much to not only our tribal communities, your tribal identity, but to the Creator. So just thank you again all so much. I'm grateful for all of these experiences, but I couldn't have done it without you. And that's what I truly believe ambassadorship is doing the best that you can to set your best foot forward, to be there for others, to be of service. And that's an ancestral teaching, again, is to help each other. And I pray the Creator continues to protect you and guide you, and that we see each other again soon. And just never forget that you are always loved and valued in the eyes of our Creator. And thank you all so much. Gathering of Nations, thank you. Ashant, thank you so, so much.
Big round of applause for Taylor Susan. All right. Beautiful young lady. And hey, Lisa, do you think everybody wants to know a little bit about Miss Indian World?
Absolutely. What do you guys think?
I have some secrets here. Our outgoing Miss Indian World, Taylor Susan, is a citizen of both the White Mountain Apache tribe and the Walker River Paiute Nation. And last year, just after winning the title of Miss Indian World, Taylor graduated from the University of Arizona with a bachelor's degree in political science with an emphasis in law and public policy, and obtained 2 minors in chemistry and theater. Let's give her a big round of applause for that. Wow. Awesome. So awesome. Taylor has spent the past 12 months representing all Native and Indigenous people as our cultural ambassador, and she's done an outstanding job. Don't you think so, Lisa?
Absolutely. Thank you, Beulah. And I think for me, I want to know what your year's been like. So how about if you give us a breakdown?
Sure. Well, the crowd did travel internationally, but I'm proud to have gone and visit the four corners of our country. I got the chance to spend some time in the Quinault Nation out in Washington State, the Saboba Indian Band of Tribes out in San Diego, California, and the Seminole Tribe of Florida. I had some gator nuggets and held a gator for the first time in my life, which was kind of scary because it kind of wiggled. And then I also had the chance to travel to the Seneca Nation out in Salamanca, New York, and the tribe was so kind enough to take me to Niagara Falls, which I've never seen. I've only seen from afar. But this journey was just simply beautiful. I couldn't have done it without everyone in attendance, the support, through prayer, and most importantly, my family, my tribes, and the Creator. So it's been a beautiful journey, and I've had a great time with the Miss Indian World Committee. We just have some amazing stories, and not crazy stories, but just fun stories, and it was a good year. And I'm really proud of how everything worked out this year for all of us.
Thank you so much. We were talking in the vehicle on the way here this morning, and you mentioned something about one of your favorite chicken dishes. Can you explain?
Oh my gosh, this was something that was supposed to be a secret. So when I had traveled with the Emergence Productions producer Melissa Sanchez to Mahnomen High School out in Minnesota. Oh, hi, welcome. After I got done speaking, to a beautiful group of students of all age groups, we had a really nice dinner, and it was a real fancy restaurant. And so I had never eaten at something that was as high a price as like $26 a plate. Usually just something simple, like, I won't say where, but anywho, when we were going there, I was looking at the menu, and we sat down, and she said, Taylor, what do you think you're gonna order? And I was like, oh, like this looks really good. And I said, it's the Cajun chicken, and it looks real yummy. It's got mashed potatoes and like some asparagus. And she started laughing at me, and I was like, what's so funny? She's like, Taylor, it's not Cajun, it's Cajun chicken. So that's just one of the many experiences that I've had. I could think of a million stories that had happened this year. There is one amazing experience that I had with one of my Miss Indian World sisters, Shavana, and she's the one who invited me out to Quinault Nation. And so we had a couple hours to spare in Seattle, so we got to tour Seattle a little bit. And when we were going to go to the Space Needle, it was a 45-minute wait, and I had to leave to the airport in an hour. So I said, well, I think it's best if we don't go because I don't want to risk missing my flight to Idaho. So when we were walking around, we're just like, we'll just go shopping. And we did, but there's a security guard that came up to us. And he said, hey, where are you girls from? What tribe are you? And we said our tribes. And he's like, well, when you're done shopping, come find me at the register and I'll hook it up for you. And I thought, oh, like a 50% discount, But it turns out when we got done, purchasing our items, he said, come follow me. And he took us to the will call of the very front of the Space Needle. And he actually got us free passes because he was a security guard at the Space Needle. And he said, I can take 8 people up for free. So instead of waiting 45 minutes in line, he escorted both of us to the very front of the line in less than 45 seconds. So we got to go up in the Space Needle, and her and I had such a great time. I mean, we even got to visit the Nasty Gum Mall, and we also got to go through a parade through Seattle. We decided to go from Pike's Place to the Space Needle. We hopped on a bike, and we sat in the back of it real comfortably, and I had the sash and crown on trying to get pictures, and the cop said, yeah, you guys can come through. And here it was a St. Patrick's Day parade that we rode through.
So lots of amazing stories. Okay, Rick, Beulah, let's take it. You people give it up for Miss Indian World, Miss Taylor Susan.
We'd like to acknowledge some important people who are here supporting Taylor Susan. Her father, Lloyd Susan, and her mother, Ann Willie Susan. her sister Ashley Susan, brother Justin Susan, and they've traveled many miles along with many relatives here to honor her, their daughter, niece, sister, cousin, granddaughter, sister and friend. So they're very happy to be here and support her. I would like to acknowledge the vice chairman of the White Mountain Apache tribe, Jerome Casey. He's right back here behind me on the speaker stand. Let's give him a big round of applause. They've traveled very far to be here and support Taylor Susan in her year of Miss Indian World. Our next dignitary is Amber Torres. She is the chairman of the Walker River Paiute tribe. And our dignitary from the Donna Autumn Nation, Verlin Jose. He's the vice chairman of the Donna Autumn Nation. We thank you all so much for being here, one and all. Thank you very much. And we wish you all success in your tribe endeavors. And we thank you for supporting such a lovely young lady. She is wonderful. We're going to our drum group, Young Spirit, for a last honor song for Taylor Susan. And she's inviting the dignitaries and her supporters to dance with her. This will be her outgoing dance as Miss Indian World. And I can tell you, this young lady, I got to know her. She became like a little sister to me. And I was so lucky to spend time with her. And I noticed how many people in the world that we met, including elders, heard her speak and appreciated what she said. They loved what she said. They listened to her. And then one lady that we met in Nevada said, she's a 98-year-old woman. And she said, I am happy about the future of Native people, and that is because of Taylor. So I am really, really happy to be a part of the Miss Indian World Committee, and so that I could be a part of Taylor Susan's reign and her outgoing ceremonies. So let's go to Young Spirit. We're going to Young Spirit for an honor song. Thank you, Young Spirit. We appreciate it. We're ready. Take it away.
If you're able to stand, please stand as we honor Taylor Susan. If you're able to stand, thank you. The words to this song has words from the Cree language and from the Apache language. We have words that says, in this lady's name, she has been a very good teacher to the youth. We are so very grateful to you. You have also been a great example and have taught us what it means to be there for one another. This song was made by Jacob Faithful, the head singer for the Young Spirit Singers. This is a special song made for Taylor Susan. Again, this is the Taylor Susan Honor Song. Taylor Susan Honor Song.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Young Spirit. Let me tell you a little bit about that song, everybody. That song, her cousin Jason Stewart from Reno, Nevada, contacted Jacob Faithful, and he asked him to compose and make that song especially for Taylor. And it is in the Cree and Apache languages, and they are from Onion Lake, Saskatchewan. Thank you, Young Spirit, for that beautiful song. And it is a surprise to Taylor. She didn't know this was going to be sung for her. She didn't know this was going to happen. So we are happy for her. And the family also gifted Jason for that generous act of having a song requested for her. Jacob Faithful from Frog Lake, Saskatchewan. I stand corrected. Thank you, Jacob. And as they danced her in, her group danced her in, this group will be dancing her out. This is another dance group from White Mountain Apache, honoring Taylor Susan, the current reigning Miss Indian World. Beautiful, beautiful Taylor. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you, dancers. Thank you, Taylor. Big round of applause for White Mountain Apache dancers and Taylor Susan. What a wonderful, lovely job she's done this year. Thank you, dancers. What a lovely, very, very beautiful, beautiful ceremony. We thank you all for supporting Miss Indian World, Taylor Susan, and we will be getting on with the crowning momentarily. We thank you all for your patience and your participation as well. I personally was loving the music.
Thank you, one and all. For the safety of the Miss Indian World contestants and everyone, please do not crowd the floor during the crowning ceremony for Miss Indian World.
All right. The title of Miss Indian World is a tremendous honor and responsibility. She is a role model and a cultural ambassador. The Miss Indian World program is about Native American culture and positive imaging for the young ladies who compete for the title. Over the past 35 years, the title of Miss Indian World has traveled near and far, and for the young woman who becomes Miss Indian World, she will carry the pride of herself and Indian country everywhere she travels.
The Miss Indian World Committee thanks the 25 judges, the contestants, their families, Emergence Productions, the people behind the scenes, and of course, Shauna Sunrise for the artful floral creations that are given to Miss Indian World and the runners-up.
And I'd like to introduce to you the Miss Indian World staff and committee. Azela Humatiwa, Deborah Sunrise, Shauna Sunrise, Sharon Roberts, Tia Smith, Tia Schindler. My bad. It's written here that it's their fault, not mine. Tia Schindler, all right. Tony Edwards Williams, Nikki Petrie, and myself, Beulah Sunrise. Thank you very much. And of course, give a big round of applause for the director of the Miss Indian World pageant, Miss Melanie Matthews.
And now, let's greet the contestants for Miss Indian World 2019. Representing the Navajo Nation from... they're on the floor first. Let's come to the floor.
Come on, ladies. The contestants for Miss Indian World 2019. Let's welcome them to the arena, everybody. Come on, everybody. I know you guys are not that tired. Let's welcome them all into the arena. They all deserve applause. They all deserve your appreciation. You can yell, yay! You can shake your bells, rattle your rattles, whistle your whistles, clap your hands, beat your drums. Drum your drums. All right. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to the arena for the crowning of Miss Indian World. I can tell you these young ladies represent all of North America in the most beautiful of ways. I've come to know them, and I know whoever wins the title of Miss Indian World will be a very qualified and very, very awesome Miss Indian World.
When they didn't come out, I thought they were just being shy. All right, let's meet the contestants one by one. Representing the Navajo Nation from Botaway Gap, Arizona, contestant number 1, Sydney Haley Shinajini. Representing the Mandan Hidatsa Skokie Creek Yuchi Osage Rincon Band of Luciano Indians from Newtown, North Dakota, contestant number 2, Taylor Baker. And representing the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe from Toyac, Colorado, contestant number 3, Taya Ketchum.
And our next contestant comes from Fort Hall, Idaho, representing the Shoshone Bannock and Blackfeet Nations. Let's welcome contestant number 4, Willow Kip. Our next contestant comes to us representing the Oneida Nation from Oneida, Wisconsin, contestant number 5, Emily Skenador. And our next contestant comes all the way from Hollywood Reservation, Hollywood, Florida, representing the Seminole Tribe of Florida, number 6, Cheyenne Kippenberger.
Representing the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe from Iron Lightning, South Dakota, contestant number 7, Genevieve Iron Lightning. Representing the Dakota, Lakota, Chippewa, and Arapaho people from White Bear First Nations, Saskatchewan, Canada, say hello to contestant number 8, Annalisa Pasapa. Representing the Osage Nation from Hominy, Oklahoma, it's contestant number 9, Elena Maker.
And our next contestant coming to us from Crow Agency, Montana, representing the Crow tribe and the Kitawa band, Cordelia Fallsdown, contestant number 10. And representing the Diné Nation, Mescalero Apache tribe and Oglala Lakota from Fort Defiance, Arizona. Big round of applause for number 11, Autumn Rain Pilcher. And coming to us from Muncie, Delaware Nation, Whitefish River First Nation, Ontario, Canada, representing the Lenape Ojibwe, contestant number 12, Caitlin Peters. And our next contestant coming to us from Rocky Boy, Montana, representing the Chippewa Cree Nation and the Standing Rock Lakota, contestant number 13, Michelle Crowfeather.
Representing the Shoshone Bannock tribes and the Navajo Nation from Fort Hall Indian Reservation, Fort Hall, Idaho, contestant number 14, Jenny Whitehorse. Representing the Navajo Nation from Window Rock, Arizona, contestant number 15, Aisha Catron Susie. Representing the Mohawk and Iroquois nations of the Six Nations Reserve, from Six Nations of the Grand River, Ohsweken, Ontario, Canada, say hello to contestant number 16, Kylie Farmer. And representing the Comanche Nation of Oklahoma, from Walters, Oklahoma, contestant number 17, Shelby Mata. Tonight, one of these 17 Miss Indian World contestants will become the 2019 Miss Indian World.
Let's give them all a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. The Miss Indian World competition began on Wednesday with personal interviews. Thursday was the traditional talent presentations, and yesterday was the public speaking and the dance competition.
So each of these young ladies have represented themselves and their tribes well. They have been judged on their culture knowledge, personality, character, and ambassadorship qualities.
It has indeed been a pleasure to see these ladies demonstrate the strength of Indian country. Let's announce some awards.
Well, all right. Awards are given in each category. One award is chosen by the ladies themselves. It is Miss Congeniality. The winner of this award was chosen by her fellow contestants.
And this year's Miss Congeniality is Miss Kylie Farmer, representing the Mohawk Six Nations.
Go ahead, give her a round of applause. Each category of the competition will receive an award. Best essay goes to, from Crow Agency, Montana, Cordelia Fallsdown. I was just gonna yell out best essay, Richie!
Congratulations, Cordelia. Let's give her a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, best public speaker is Cordelia Fallsdown.
Oh, you can still photobomb. And our next one will be for the best interview. That will go to the Seminole Tribe of Florida, Cheyenne Kippenberger.
Congratulations, Cheyenne. Did you all come to the talent presentation on Thursday night? All right, well, we're gonna hear who the winner of that talent presentation contest was. The best traditional talent presentation was Traditional Seminole Hairstyle by Cheyenne Kippenberger. Congratulations.
And we'll be moving on to the Best Dance Award. Repping the Navajo Nation from Window Rock, Arizona, Aisha Katran Sosi.
Let's give our winners thus far a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Beulah, Rick, back to you on stage.
The second runner-up to Miss Indian World accumulated 2,806 points. She comes to us from the Comanche Nation of Oklahoma, from Walters, Oklahoma, contestant number 17, Shelby Mata.
Big round of applause for our second runner-up, Shelby Mata. All right, now we're ready for our first runner-up. Our first runner-up has 2,812 points. She comes to us from Crow Agency, Montana, representing the Crow and the Kituwa Band, Cordelia Fallsdown, first runner-up. Big round of applause for first runner-up, Cordelia Fallsdown.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it has all come up to this moment. Can we have a drum roll, please? With 2,934 points, your new Miss Indian World comes to us representing the Seminole Tribe of Florida from Hollywood, Florida, contestant number 6, Cheyenne Kippenberger, your new Miss Indian World.
All right, big round of applause. The first time there's been a Miss Indian World from the Seminole Nation of Florida. Congratulations, Seminole Nation of Florida, your new Miss Indian World. Cheyenne is very, very awesome. Cheyenne Kippenberger, to one and all, is a very, very lovely young lady. Seminole Tribe of Florida, sorry. Whoops. Sorry, Seminole Tribe of Florida, don't be mad at me. I'm just a Navajo Pueblo from New Mexico. I'll just make you some bread and a big, big pot of chili. And then we'll call it square. All right, Seminole Tribe of Florida. Miss Cheyenne Kippenberger, we're gonna ask Otter Trail from Apache, Oklahoma, as soon as they're ready to sing us an honor song. We'll wait a little bit. And I want to tell you a little bit about these young ladies. Very talented, and any of them would make a wonderful Miss Indian World. And I kid you not, people can say that they say that every year, but it's not true. It is true that this young lady totally deserves it. Every single one of these young ladies totally deserves it. Let's give a big round of applause to the contestants of Miss Indian World
Yes,
2019. Woo! All right, and
This young lady is going to begin an amazing year of opportunities, travel, representing Indigenous people to the world for the Indian world. Miss Indian World 2019, Cheyenne Kippenberger.
And Miss Indian World will be available for photos when she returns to the powwow later this evening, which won't be very long, you all, so sit tight. It's going to happen pretty quick, and you're going to be amazed. And as she takes her few photos here, and the media has to get a good picture of her. And we're going to ask Otter Trail to sing a song in just a little bit. I want to thank all of you for being here for the crowning of the 2019-2020 Miss Indian World. I want to thank you all for being here and being a part of the festivities. And I want to thank my partner here, Rick Huff.
Thank you, Beulah.
He's got a real big voice, and it's hard for me to keep up with him. Tomorrow I'll be hoarse. Tomorrow I have no voice. That's okay though, Rick. Have a parade.
Dennis.
Rick can be the Grand Marshal, eh? Okay. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to say hello to all my friends and relatives out there, all my relations. Thank you for being here with us at the Gathering of Nations 2019. And I want to say a shout out to my cousins, the Pachecos over here in Section J. Hello! Told you I'd do it. And I want to say hello to all our international viewers out there witnessing the crowning of Miss Indian World. Everybody all around the world has been watching on PowWows.com and GatheringOfNations.com. So we invite you to, check us out all the time. We're always there, broadcasting on iHeartRadio. We have iHeartRadio going on. Also, I'm the host and creator of Native Music Hours on KANW FM right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And that's 89.1 in Albuquerque and Santa Fe, and 88.1 in Gallup and Grant. So if you check it out, please do. It's going to be every Monday night from 7 to 10, the best in Native music. Indigenous music you're going to find just about anywhere. So I want to thank you all for being here with us. We're adjusting some sizes on the crown because we want it to fit right. We don't want her to look like a cone head or it's squeezing her head too tight. We want her to be comfortable being the brand new Miss Indian World. All right, are we ready for the honor song? Give me a high sign, somebody, and we're ready to go. All right, Otter Trail from Apache, Oklahoma. We thank you for giving us Miss Indian World's first honor song. Thank you so much. Take it away. Let's give her a big round of applause, everybody. Let her know that you feel her excitement and her happiness. And a big round of applause for all of the contestants of Miss Indian World. They did a wonderful job representing their tribes, nations, and communities to the utmost. And we're so happy that they're here with us and that we all got to meet them. Thank you, young ladies. You all did a wonderful job.
Ruben.
Let's hear it for your new Miss Indian World and all the Miss Indian World contestants. Yes. Let them know you're out there.
Let's give her a big round of applause, everybody. Miss Indian World, Cheyenne Kippenberger from Hollywood, Florida, representing the Seminole Tribe of Florida. All right, big round of applause. Let her hear you. Let her hear you. Congratulations. And thank you so much, Otter Trail, for that honor song. Truly beautiful. Fits Miss Indian World perfectly. And Miss Indian World will be available for photos when she returns to the Powwow Arena later this evening. So, and it won't take very long. It won't take very long at all. So we thank you all for your support and your patience and your understanding in this matter. And we'll be taking her out. We have all kinds of things in store for her right now. And then right after that, she will be back very, very soon. So they're going to take all the young ladies back to, they're all congratulating her. So Miss Indian World contestants, you all did a wonderful job. Wonderful, wonderful job. And we're all very proud of you. Okay, the Miss Indian World pageant, just so you know, has a total of 25 judges from all over Turtle Island and elsewhere. And many of them are educators in PhD level. Also, they are very noted in their own tribes or nations. And we thank them all for supporting us and being a part of the Miss Indian World pageant, and also taking the time out to support the young ladies by being a judge for Miss Indian World. So we thank each and every one of you, all you judges, all 25 of you, for giving us your intelligence to pick the current reigning Miss Indian World 2019. Okay, she's going to be making her way to the Miss Indian World Lounge, and she will be back soon to greet each and every one of you. I thank you so much, all of you. And I want to remind you to listen to the Gathering of Nations Internet Radio. It's on iHeartRadio. You can go to thegatheringofnations.com and find out more about that. You can also check out the Miss Indian World page on thegatheringofnations.com. And we invite you to check that out, see the new pictures, everything that's filed. And we are very, very happy that you could share this lovely moment with us here. I thank Jason Whitehouse, also Lisa Meaches. Thank you both very much for helping us and being a part of us. We love you all very much. Thank you, Rick Huff. You always do a wonderful job, and I appreciate you very much. And all of the committee. And all the committee for Miss Indian World and Melanie Matthews. So to all of you, I hope you enjoy yourselves. Don't forget, State Line is playing a concert tonight around 9:45 out at Stage 49 for all you State Line lovers. Who loves State Line out there? So one more time, who loves State Line out there? Okay, so which one of y'all is gonna ask me to two-step out there? Oh man, you guys, now you hurt my feelings. Oh, well, anyway, thank you so much for your time. I'm Beulah Sunrise. It's been a pleasure. Have a wonderful night and a safe journey home.
One more time. Yeah. Beulah Sunrise, Rick Huff, Jason Whitehouse, and Lisa Meaches. Now we go to our announcer. All right, Larry Yazzie.
All right, thank you, Dennis. I have Mr. Scott Moses here all the way from Warm Springs, Oregon here. He's got the skin style jerseys and the hoodovers and pullovers. So say a few words about your apparel there, brother.
Well, I appreciate being here. I appreciate everybody that's participating in this event. But we design all these Native American clothes because we feel like Native American apparel isn't prominent enough out there in today's world. So that's kind of the motivation we have in order for our business to succeed, is to provide more and more Native Americans with what they want. So we appreciate everything that has happened here today in this event, and we encourage you to come visit our stands out here and the other Native American vendors as well. So we appreciate the time and effort.
Thank you. Thank you. Back to you, Dennis.
Thank you, Larry Ozzie. All right, before we go to Golden Age Women's Northern Traditional, Golden Age Men's Northern Traditional, Golden Age Women's Southern, Golden Age Men's Southern, before we do that, we're going to do the awards for Tiny Tots, Juniors, and Elders 70 plus. So we'd like those dancers to stand by for the awards. And here we go. Vince Bile and myself will get the awards started. We'll get the list up here. And a little wait for the list music. Okay, tabulation people. Do we have the list? James Edwards, you got any announcements?
Thank you, Dennis. Just a couple of things before we get going all into the contest once again. I want to remind you good folks, there are a lot of people in line out there waiting to get in this building, so by order of the fire marshal, we got to keep these aisleways clear, all these access areas behind the drum all evening long, guys. It's going to be crowded in here this evening. Don't forget to get out to the food court, get you guys something to drink, something to eat. Check out that stage 49 for a little bit. We got contests coming in all night long. Don't forget to hit those merchandise booths for your official 2019 Gathering of Nations merchandise. They have everything that you can think of, including CDs for all of these drums here. A lot of these guys have brought their CDs to sell, and they're available only at that main merchandise booth right here on the west side of the building. Also, don't forget to see our Traders Market. They also have merchandise booths in there as well. Want to plug our host drum Otter Trail here. They still have t-shirts available. These guys are known far and wide. And drums, one last announcement for all you drums and the different groups that were here. There was 2 groups of drums. You guys need to stick around after they announce the winners, because the Merrick family has some consolation money, some small donation for the visiting drums who don't get in on a drum contest. So big round of applause for the Merrick family and all of these drums, all these singers. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you, Dennis.
Thank you, James Edwards. Now we're going to do the awards. So here we go. Ruben Littlehead, Vince Bile, and Dennis Bowen Sr. All right.
All right, Dennis, thank you. I want to say congratulations to all you beautiful Miss Indian World contestants, family members, and relatives. Thank you for honoring us in such a beautiful and special way. We are going to start out with our elderly women here at this time. 4 places, as we call you out, we'd like to ask you to come forward right up here with Derek, Lita here, and Randy, and get in a good line. We're going to get right to the business. Here we go. Proudly representing the Lakota from South Dakota, Crow Creek, South Dakota, in 4th place, contestant number 117, Anita M. Goodface Swans Vasella, 4th place. In the Elder Women category, you are the 4th place winner. Please come on down and come right into the presentation. Right after our elder women, we're asking our elder men to stand by. Tiny Tot girls, Tiny Tot boys, junior girls fancy shawl, junior girls jingle, and all of the rest of you juniors and our teen boys and girls. Once again, we are looking for Arnita M. Goodface. You are the 4th place winner in our women elder category. Contestant number 117. We want to put the envelope to the side. We're going to move right on. If you can hear us up top, let her know. In 3rd place, contestant number 155. Iowa Oto Missouri goes to Joyce Big Soldier, all the way from Perkins, Oklahoma. 3rd place winner, contestant 115, Joyce Big Soldier. Somebody check the floor at Sandina Casino. Hey. Once again, here we go. One of our winners right here, Randy. We'll move the envelope to the left as we proceed and move right ahead. Right after we finish up with these announcements here, Dennis, we'll be back in the competition. Golden Age, stand by. Randy, we're going to move right ahead. Second place, representing the Navajo Dene Nation, goes to Phyllis Manson, Blue Gap, Arizona. She is your second place winner. Man, she's got a following. We don't have any Navajos in the house tonight, do we?
No, hey,
you're getting pretty good bilingual there, brother. All right. What do we got here, Derek? We got 2 of the 3 here so far. Stick that envelope. We're going to announce our winner, all right? We need to move on. Your first place champion in the Elder Women category, representing the Turtle Mountain Band of Ojibways by way of Spirit Lake, North Dakota, presently residing in Costa Mesa, California, Carolyn Reyes. Rise. First place champion, Carolyn Rise. 110. Congratulations. We're going to move right on to the elder men. What a lineup here. In 4th place, representing the proud Kiowa Nation, by way of Norman, Oklahoma, Gene Satot. He is your 4th place winner, Kiowa Tribe, Mr. Gene Satot. We move on to the 3rd place winner, representing the proud Lakota Nation by way of the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe. Coming to us from Eagle Butte, South Dakota, Ron Eagle Chasing. 3rd place, Ron Eagle Chasing. We move on to the 2nd place winner, a proud member of the Choctaw Nation by way of Ada, Oklahoma, Wilson Roberts. 2nd place, Wilson Roberts. There's Brother Wilson. Congratulations, 2nd place winner. Now we move on to the champion, elderly men, proudly representing the Chippewa Cree tribe of the great state of Montana. 1st place champion, contestant 135, goes to G.B. Myers. 1st place champion, elderly men division. GB, where you at, brother? Come on out, 1st place champion. G.B. Myers. All right. Put his envelope to the side also. We're going to kick it back here to Dennis. We are going to go through the most beautiful children on the earth. We're talking about Tiny Tot girls and Tiny Tot boys. Stand by.
These are Tiny Tot granddaughters, and we go with 4th place in Tiny Tot girls. So mommies, aunties, listen up. Fourth place, Tiny Tot Girls from Tohatchi, New Mexico, the Nan Nation, Camilla Nelson. Camilla Nelson. Parents, bring them down and help sign for them. Third place, Tiny Tot Girls from Fort Washakie, Wyoming, Olivia Old Coyote. Olivia Old Coyote. She's Crow, Arapaho, and Jemez Pueblo. Third place. Second place in Tiny Tot Girls from Sun Valley, Arizona, Dinan Nation, Kaylin Charlie. Kaylin Charlie. And our champion this year, Tiny Tot Girls from White Shield, North Dakota, Atea Little Sky. Atea Little Sky. Atea is Lakota, Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara. Now we go to Tiny Tot Boys. Fourth place, Tiny Tot Boys from Bernalillo, New Mexico, Levi Sandoval. Levi Sandoval. He's San Felipe, Pueblo, and Dakota Nations from Bernalillo. Third place, Tiny Tot Boys from Yakima, Washington, Jonathan Gaspard. Jonathan Gaspard. He's Yakima, Shuswap, Haida, and Chippewa Cree. We'll do this like Tonki Eye. Tiny Tot Boys from Phoenix, Arizona, San Carlos Apache, and Tohono O'odham. First place, Colden Phillips. First place, Colden Phillips. All right, and Ruben will bring us through junior girls.
Are we ready to go, Cricket? Junior Girls Fancy. Actually, before I go any further, I promised Della Big Hair Stump that I'd give her a shout out for this awesome shirt here tonight. Della Big Hair Stump, aho, up there in Crow Country, the up and coming designer. Fifth place, number 447, Danielle Baker, Junior Girls Fancy. Fourth place, number 460, Elva Snow. In third place, Junior Girls Fancy, number 430, Lennon Paskaman. In second place, number 462, Rayana Bird. And your champion, Junior Girls Fancy, number 442, Karis Whitstone. Number 442. That's the same size engine in my Buick. Thank you. Junior Girls Jingle. Actually, my Oldsmobile. Yeah, you're right, my Oldsmobile. Slow down? Okay. Danielle Baker was fifth place. Where's Danielle? Elva Snow was fourth place. There's Elva. In third place was Lennon Paskaman from Greenbow, Alabama. In second place was Rayana Bird. There's Rayana. and our champion from Onion Lake, Saskatchewan, Kara Switchstone. Yeah, I wanted to give Della Big Hair Stump a shout out. Hopefully she's watching online. And while they held me up, Vince, I'm going to give Junior Morissette a shout out up there too in Fort Berthold. And Anita and Jack out there in Numaga, out there in Reno. We'll be out there with them in Numaga Indian Days in Hungry Valley. Jack Williams and Anita Telecon. So hopefully you're watching. Yeah. Also, I want to give Daenerys, the unburned, the mother of dragons, the dragon queen of House Targaryen. Want to give her a shout out too. Yeah, we got some fans. Thank you. Junior Girls Jingle. Also, too, on the floor with Derek and Lida, we'd like to recognize our head judges, ladies and gentlemen. We want to recognize Carrie Jane Myers, our head Southern judge, and our head Northern judge, Jacinta Sosi Kozad. Yeah. I'm going to try it on for size there, Kenny Cole. Does that sound all right, Bobby? Jacinta Kozad. Thank you. Junior Girls Jingle, 5th place. Number 535, Monica LeBlanc. Junior Girls Jingle, 4th place. Number 576, Patience Benjo. In 3rd place, number 544, Sapphire LeBlanc. Yeah. I think it's Sapphire's birthday too, right? Yesterday? Happy birthday yesterday, Sapphire. All right. Wait, how old are you now? You're 13? 12? Yeah, okay. She's 12. She's 12 and she's taller than her dad and her mom already. Except when Chasquet's wearing that monster roach, then he's still tall. In 2nd place, number 571, Danica Snow Badoni. Danica Snow Badoni. Is it Danica or Danica? We are still calling upon Monica LeBlanc, Patience Benjo, Sapphire's here, and that looks like Danica. And ladies and gentlemen, your champion, number 539, from Harrow, Washington, Tasha McLeod. All right, while we're waiting on some of our numbers here, I do believe, Randy, that is Chasquet's other daughter, Lolly, but we're going to check her number, right, Cricket, to match up this, because on here it says Monica, but it could be his other daughter, Lolly, dancer number 535. 535, yeah, that's why I announce the number every time, you know, because one time I was the number 007, and they announced Joseph Fencepost and it was my number. Come to find out, Joseph Fencepost wasn't even enrolled. Some white guy in Crawford, Pennsylvania, and living in the Amish colony. And we tied. I know it. If I didn't have my uncle and my dad judging, I probably wouldn't have won that contest. White guy anyway. Yeah. Nothing? Nothing. All right, let's move on over. Junior girls traditional. In 5th place, number 645, Shantae Ironhorse. In 4th place, number 634, Liliana Mars. In 3rd place, number 642, Amari Funmaker. All right, Chasquet's coming down with Lolly LeBlanc. I believe she might be the 5th place. Jacinta, Chasquet is coming down with his daughter, so check it out. All right, let's pick back up where I'm at in 2nd place. In 2nd place in the junior girls traditional, number 630, Nalia Littlechild. Is it Nalia or Nalia? Nalaya? Nalaya Littlechild. Thank you, Carrie. Your champion in the junior girls traditional, number 644, Kadelin Tohei Tartza, Anadarko, Oklahoma. Let me know if all of our winners are out there. As I was giving a little shout out to our head judges this weekend, Jacinta and Carrie Jane. Yeah. It's not so much the honorarium you receive or the name on the poster. If you're going to be a head judge at Gathering of Nations, it's all about the outfit. Your hair, your jewelry, your bling, your ribbon skirts. Yeah. Are we good? Junior Boys Fancy in 5th place, number 1955, Cole Patrick. In 4th place, number 1960, Gordon D. In 3rd place, number 1961, Bubba Cleveland. In 2nd place, number 1959, Darnell Baker. And your champion in the Junior Boys Fancy, number 1956, Nathan Littlechild Jr. We are still looking for the junior girls traditional 1st place, Candlin Tohei Tartza. 2nd place, Tiny Tot boys, Mason Johnson. And the Tiny Tot girls, 3rd place, Olivia Old Coyote. Yeah. If that would have been that white guy announcing those names, Vince, he would have announced it, Olivia Old Coyote. Too much Wile E. Coyote. Yeah. You know, a lot of people always ask, what's the difference between the Cheyenne and the Crow? It's 2 words, old and little. See, in Crow country, they got old coyotes. In Cheyenne, we have little coyotes. Yeah. In Crow country, they got old mans. In Cheyenne country, we got little mans. Yeah. Junior Boys Grass, 5th place, number 2015, Choskey Taylor. In 4th place, number 2007, Mylan Archuleta. In 3rd place, number 2012, Rusty McLeod. In 2nd place, number 2005, Roman Rasmussen. And your champion in the JBG, number 2016, from Eagle Butte, South Dakota, Jackson, taken alive. Yeah. While we're waiting here, we still need Olivia Old Coyote and Mason Johnson. And I just got a text from my bro saying, so the difference between Crow and Cheyenne is old and little. So that means there's some old heads up in Crow country. Junior Boys Traditional in 5th place. Number 2081, Tristan Benali. In 4th place, number 2097, Lashane Basenti. In 3rd place, number 2084, Mateas Mark. In 2nd place, number 2089, Asen Funmaker. And your champion in the Junior Boys Traditional, number 2079, Darian Archuleta. Woo, man. Those top 2 Junior Boys Traditional dancer, Asen and Darian, they look like little men out there. Yeah. All right.
We'd like to get ready for the contest. Get ready, Golden Age, Women's Northern Traditional. We'd like to get our judges up here. We have 6 Golden Age contests and 12 adult contests. 18 contests. We might get it done in 2 hours and we can be ready to do the awards before midnight. All right.
That'll be up to you, Randy. At cricket, we got the ADs that can do it. All right.
We'll have Linda get our drum rotation organized, get us organized, get our judges organized. Linda, Hukun, Janu, Vince.
We need these judges to come on up and check in with Jacinta. Please come a-running. Colin Oakes, Lauren Merrick, Candace Largo, Neil Thunderhawk, Rhonda Olson. Hey, speaking of Olson, I want to give a shout out to Ellie Olson. She's out there finishing up her practicum. Shout out to Ellie. And now back into our judges. Jay Sean Sosi. Jace Old Elk. Is Jace here? Really? They must just let anybody in here, huh? Jeez. And our final judge to check in, Mary Ann High Eagle. We need those judges to check in with Jacinta Sosi 10 minutes ago. Yeah. You know, little heads and old heads. And I was up in Kainai, Alberta, up there where Brother Jason Goodstriker's at, his home country. I was emceeing up there. And in standoff in Kainai, the Bloods, they got weasel heads, they got big heads, they got heavy heads, and then they got head carrier, and then they got another head too, bruised head. They got bruised head. So when I came up there to MC little head, I fit right in. I'm part of the heads. Yeah.
Now you're on head staff.
With a head case.
With a head case. And a hat on your head.
And speaking, I got to go use the head right now.
Need a little. Ning, 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 ning. Golden Age Women's Northern Traditionals ready to go. Our judges are there. War Thunder singers, stand by. War Thunder. Hit your drum for the mic runners, War Thunder. Hit your drum. All right. Women judges, get your clipboard. Women's backup judges, backup singers, judges, come on over. Free Medicine Bear, Delia Bull, Waski, and Jody Scabbyrow. Our Saturday night women backup judges, come on over. These Southern judges, stand by. Temra Toya and Tawny Baker, Melinda Manassi, Tommy Spottedberg, Bucky John, Bug McConey, Mark Bear, and Gerald Chicago. Gerald, Mark, Bug, Bucky, Tommy, Melinda, Tawny, and Tamra. Come on up, get your clipboard. Get all our judges ready.
Also, Joyce, Big Soldier, come see Carrie Jane. Joyce, you judges that were called upon, both singing and dancing, we need your A game. Come on down the floor. Northern Drum Judges, here we go. Dale Roberts, Leon Whitstone, Trey Little Sky, Tony Wawiatin, Dana Goulet, Elijah Stevens, Talon White Eagle, White Eye, Heather Charette, and Jason Leading Cloud. And we move on here to the Southern Drum Judges here. Steve Toya Jr., Todd Toya, Valdez Joe, Roger Davis, Billy Youngbird, Nick Begay, Hote DeGango, Cheap Deer, and also Melinda Monasse. Southern Judges, check out with Brother Larry. Northern Judges with Mr. Joe Charette. When we get to the Southern category, we'll let you know. In the meantime, we're going to stay right in rotation with what Dennis shared here. We're starting right out with the Golden Age. We have Northern Traditional, Men Northern Traditional, Golden Age Women Southern Traditional, Men Southern Straight, Women's Fancy, Jingle Combined, Golden Age Men Fancy, and Grass. And that'll wrap up the Golden Age category, and then the rest of our remaining adults. All right, Dennis, whenever you're ready to cut it loose, we get the sign from the arena directors to let us know we got judges in place, dancers, we're going to turn it over.
Drum judges, Northern Drum Judges, Dale Roberts, Leon Whitstone, Trey Little Sky, Tony Weewatton, Dana Goulet, Elijah Stevens, Talon White Eye. Alternate judges, Heather Surrett, Jason Leading Cloud. So Northern drum judges, come on over. Hooray, hooray. And Southern drum judges, be ready. Steve Toya Jr., Todd Toya, Valdez Joe, Roger Davis, Billy Youngbird, Nick Begay, Hanti Delgado, Chiefy Deer, and Melinda Manassi. Get all of our judges singing and dancing ready. And our first contest, Golden Age Women's Northern Tradition, they're out there. And then Golden Age Men's Northern, get ready. There's a signal contest. War Thunder Singers. Let's have a big round of applause. Golden Age Women, Northern Traditional. Let's hear it. Thank you, War Thunder Singers from Coudray, Wisconsin. Thomas Kane, thank you. All right, granddaughters, check your numbers, line up. Melinda Manassi, report to Motown Drum. Now we go to Golden Age Men's Northern Traditional. Step into the circle, and we've got Dakota Hotain singing this contest song. Singing judges are there at the drum. Dance judges ready to go. And then Golden Age Women Southern, stand by. Hey, one more dancer's coming in.
You know, Dennis, there's nothing like listening to the beautiful sound of those women backup singers that you heard on that last song as we are going into that contest with some of the drum groups that have the women backup singers. Everybody sit tight and listen real close and listen to the true beauty of that song.
All right.
Leon Whitstone. Brother, we need you on over. Help us out. Singing judge, Leon Whitstone.
There's the signal. Contest. Golden Age Men's Northern Traditional. Tell the story. This is the Warriors Dance. Let's have a big round of applause. Golden Age Men's Northern Traditional and Dakota Hotang, the drum group all the way from Griswold, Manitoba. All right, grandsons, check your numbers. Come and line up. Lita Matthews. Lita Matthews, come on up to the speaker stand. Now we go to our next contest, Golden Age Women's Southern Traditional. Motown singers from Red Lake, Minnesota will have this contest song. Hey, our ride is waiting. Brothers, jeez. Golden Age Women Southern Traditional, and Motown's ready. There's a signal contest. You're on the air. Golden Age Men Southern Straight, get ready. Kozad. Let's have a nice round of applause. Golden Age Women Southern. Beautiful dancing. Oh, Motown singers, all the way from Red Lake, Minnesota. Good sound. All right, granddaughters, check your numbers, come line up. Now we go to Golden Age Men Southern Straight Kozad singers. After that, we have Golden Age Women's Fancy and Jingle Indian Hill Singers. You'll have that contest song. And Indian Hill Singers from Apple Valley, California. Golden Age Men Southern Straight. Hey, they're back. See. Golden Age Men Southern Straight. Our judges are ready. Kozad Singers from Phoenix, Arizona with Kenneth Kozad leading. We're ready to go.
Once again, Leon Whitstone. If you can hear us, brother, check in with Joe Charette. Leon Whitstone. Singing judge, get on over there, help us out, and check in with Joe.
Third call, Golden Age Men Southern Straight. Oh, Saturday night, Gathered of Nations 2019, and you are here. The center of the world tonight. Tingley Coliseum.
Watch your toes, Mary.
There's the signal. Contest.
Watch your toes, ladies.
Kozad. Kozad singers. We need the mic runners. Mic runners, come on over to Kozad singers. Dale wants me to do the bear joke.
Putting them mic runners on the relocation program. Hey.
Oh, Dale, good to see you. We'll try to fit in a bear joke. Here we go. Kozad singers, the mic's there. Contest, Southern Straight, Golden Age Brothers. Here we go. Round of applause, Kozad singers. All right, grandsons, come to the number. Line up. Glad you're here. Golden Age Men, Southern Straight. Oh, good contest. Thank you, Kozad singers. Now we go to Golden Age Women's Fancy and Jingle combined, and Indian Hill Singers. Indian Hill Singers from Apple Valley, California. Valentino DeWitt, their lead singer. After that, we go to Golden Age Men's Fancy and Grass combined, and Lightning Horse Singers from Tunanes Dizzy. Tuba City will have that contest song. Okay, correction, Lightning Horse. The arena director wants a Southern song, so we're gonna go to Otter Trail Singers. So Otter Trail, you'll have Golden Age Men's Fancy and Grass. Oh, they're shaking hands. Our ride is waiting, brothers. Golden Age Brothers. Judges are ready. There's a signal. Contest, Indian Hill. Fancy and Jingle combined. Round of applause. Thank you, Indian Hill Singers from California. Granddaughters, check your numbers, come line up. Thank you for traveling, some of you a long distance, to be with us this year at the Gathering of Nations. Now we go to our next contest, Golden Age Men's Fancy and Grass combined, and Otter Trail will be the drum group. Their lead singer, Al Santos. And 2 weeks ago, we had a good powwow at ASU. Al Santos was leading the drum there, had a good time. Tony Baker got that powwow in the Sun Devil Stadium there in Tempe, Arizona. And it was back in 1988 was the last time it was in the stadium, and Tony and the committee worked hard. Andy Kozad was the head gourd, and Bart Pawaki was one of the MCs last ASU. There's the signal. Contest, Otter Trail Singers. Fancy dance fans, let's make some noise. Cheer them on, make it loud. Whistle, scream, holler, fancy and hot and heavy, gathered of nation. Oh, it's gonna get faster and faster. Round of applause. Thank you, Otter Trail Singers. Good contest song. Check your numbers, grandsons. Glad to see you all here. Golden Age, Men's Fancy and Grass combined. All right, we're moving right along. It's 9:13. We have 18 contests tonight. We've done 6 of them, and we have 12 more to go. And so these are the 6 contests that we shared up here, and my part will be done. I want to thank all of you. It's good to be with you. I know we have a lot of beautiful people here who brought their children. We have great singers every year at the gathering, and we'll see you next year. Alita and I have been married 49 years. We're glad to be with you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm an in-law. I want to acknowledge the Danan Nation. I'm an in-law, and thank you, Danan Nation, for teaching me in Tuba City and educating me. I got there as a young man when I was 20 years old. Yeah. I lived in Tuba 42 years. Thanks. Here we go. Vince Bile. Let's bring him out. Big round of applause.
All right, Dennis, thank you very much, brother. We'll see you at Salamanca in July. Chicken dancers, come on out, boys. Here we go. We are on the home stretch with our remaining adult dancers. Chicken dancers, come alive, brothers. Stepping on out all the way around the circle right here. I know for sure the first song will be coming on over here to Lightning Horse. Singing judges, get down the line and check in with Lightning Horse singers as they're going to light it up one more time for our chicken dancers. Oh, my God. Now, everybody sitting out there, man, kind of stretch it a little bit, man. Don't be yawning. Yeah. Look to the person to your left, kind of shake them up a little bit, give them a handshake. Look to the person to your right and give them a big kiss. Hey. It's early. Hey. You really want one, Linda? Hey. One group. One song, is that right? Did I read that right? 2 songs, one group. All right. First song comes to Lightning Horse and the Horses by way of Window Rock, Arizona. Stand by, brothers. All right. Judges, you know what to do once again. Got your scorecards. Young people, try not to run in and out of the arena. Very special place. We need all the dancing out there. As soon as we get the sign from our ADs, are we ready? One group, 2 songs, is that right? All right, Lightning Horse. Bring it, boys, one more time. Here we go. Good luck, gentlemen. How about that for song number 1? Thank you very much, Lightning Horse. All right. Gentlemen, once again, moving around a little bit. Water Brigade, bring it on out, man. Second song, we're going to be kicking it right down here to the Horses.
Look at the person on your left. Look, the one on your left, look at him and say, eh. Okay, now look at the person on your right and say, wah. Wah. Not wah.
All right. My friends, right here, the second song, we want to thank the origin and history of this beautiful dance, the courtship song, the courtship dance. Siksika First Nation, the Blackfeet Nation, the Plains Cree Nation complements this beautiful style of dance. If you've ever driven out west and seen the early sunrise and the chicken dance, those chickens on that prairie, man, the ritual of a courtship. All right, gentlemen, here we go. We got song number 2. Cricket, Randy, we ready to roll it? All right, brothers, here we go. The Horses. applause. Thank you very much. The horses. Great dancing boys, men chicken dancing, world class, right here at the gathering at its finest. We're trying to locate a white purse with purple fringe design. So if anybody comes across that purse, help us out. Come on up over here. In the meantime, women traditional northern cloth. Please come on out. Women traditional northern cloth, Red Bull singers by way of Onion Lake. Stand by, brothers. You got the first song. Ladies, come on out. Help us out so we can see how many we got in our group, whether we go with 2 songs, 2 different groups, 1 song, 2 group, whatever. The AD's got their game. We'd like to invite everybody here up to Manitowoc Powwow, May 18th and 19th. That's up in beautiful Winnipeg, Manitoba. Write those dates down. If you're looking for a good powwow, some of our invited drums are here. Whitefish Bay, Showtime, Bear Creek, Walking Buffalo, Grand Entry on Saturday at 12 and 7, and on Sunday at 12 p.m. There is too much to do in that town. You can get in a lot of trouble. Hey, I've been there. Winnipeg, Manitowoc Powwow, a great celebration. You can attend that May 18th and 19th. And then we'd like to invite all you beautiful people up the road, down the road to Four Bears Casino, Newtown, North Dakota, hosting Memorial Day Powwow Weekend. 2 great powwows back to back. All right, Cricket, let us know what you got going on, brother. We got 1 song lined up by Red Bull, and we'll be kicking her down one more time. In the meantime, our next category will be the women's traditional Southern cloth, Motown. Stand by, Motown. Get some mojo ready there, brothers. Johnny Mo, we're going to come to you for the traditional Southern cloth, men's grass, ladies jingle, ladies fancy. Al, you ready to go at her, man? Come on. Hey. All right. What do we got, Cricket? 1 group, 1 song? All right, hold up. Melinda Manasseh. Please come on up and see the lovely Carrie Jane. 1 group, 2 songs, right, brother? All right, first song will be Red Bull. Second song, Iron Hill. Ladies, you're in the finals. Have a great time. Judges moving around out there. Red Bull singers whenever you are ready. Thank you very much. That was the Red Bull Singers. All right. Water Brigade, bring it out fast. And I'd like to remind our dancers, if you could help us out, our judges, I mean, move around. We got stationary dancers, right, Randy? So the ADs are asking if you could be so kind to just kind of go around the circle. As a judge, you got the full go of the floor. So get your best position, your best shot. And it always helps to kind of walk around and be parochial visual. Hey, they always say us Indians are visual, hands-on learners, right? Hey, we don't want to reinforce that. But anyway, we got a great song here. Right after this song, we're going to slow it down and hear from the newly crowned Miss Indian World. She's here with us. All right. And she would like to share a few words with all you beautiful people. Randy, how we doing, my friend? All right, ladies, scorebook's still open. Who's going to be your champion? Have a great time out there, ladies, as we take it on over here. Iron Hill, West Valley, Utah. Song it up, boys, number 2. Here we go. how about a round of applause, man? Warm it up one more time for these beautiful ladies. Thank you very much, Iron Hill Singers. We would like to invite out to the arena at this time our beautiful women traditional Southern cloth, Johnny Moe and Motown Stand By. You're going to have the first song. Arena directors will take a sharp look at this group and see whether we go one song, one group, two songs, etc., etc., etc. But at this time, I would like to turn the microphone over to our newly crowned Miss Indian World, who proudly represents the Seminole tribe of Florida. How about a warm welcome again and round of applause for Cheyenne Kippenberger. She's in the house and she's looking lovely. Welcome, welcome, and congratulations, Cheyenne. Great job.
Shanabashat, thank you. Chehentamo, Chaho Chefke, Cheyenne Kotum, Yaketeshe, Taho Chefke Itotum, Joseph Kippenberger, Kun Oshte Kotomule, Lawana Osceola, Ku Ampushotum, Amwache, Susan Kippenberger, Kuwate, Anyatate. My name is Cheyenne Kippenberger, and I am the first Seminole woman to serve as Miss Indian World. What I said in my language is, hello, how are you? My name is Cheyenne Kippenberger. My Indian name is Fire. My father is Joseph Kippenberger. My mother is Susan Kippenberger. And my grandmother is Lawana Osceola. My family is of the Panther Clan, and I'm from the Hollywood Reservation in Hollywood, Florida. I am incredibly honored to be standing here in front of all of you. To think that this day is here is beyond my wildest dreams, and I can't wait to represent all of Indigenous people and serve all of you. I want to thank you, and I look forward to meeting you. And come get pictures. I don't bite, eh? But I want to thank the committee. I want to thank my family, my friends, and I want to thank everybody that's here tonight, because without you, this night wouldn't be what it is. Shanabashat, thank you very much.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Albuquerque can do better than that, man. How about a round of applause one more time for newly crowned Miss Indian World. We look forward to seeing a lot of you throughout Powwow Highway, Powwow Country, and all the other venues you'll be partaking in for the next coming year. Thank you very much. Congratulations. All right. According to these guys right here, what do we got? One group, two songs. Hold up. One group, two songs. All right. Song number one will be coming over to Motown, and song number two, Brother Larry Kozad, singer, stand by for his second song. Mic runners, we're going to be right over here and then get on over to Kozad. Ladies, these are the finals once again. Two songs coming at our lovely represented group you see here. And then we'll ask you judges once again to move around during these songs. All right. Motown singers with some mojo. Here we go, brothers. Song it up one more time and help us out. Good luck, girls. The contest is on. All right, thank you very much, sir. Once again, Motown Singers for song number 1. Judges, once again, we'll ask you to move it around the circle wherever you can find a good spot out there. And our second song, once again, will be coming to us by the Kozad Singers. Stand by. And they want a change 'em up song, which I believe will be a Southern style round dance. Is that right, Carrie? All right. I tell you what, right now, Kozad's got plenty of them, man. Half them damn songs were composed on the way to Hog Creek. Hey. Stand by, Brother Kozad. Right after this category here, we're going to be kicking it right to the men's grass, women's jingle, and women's fancy. And we get to the grass, Red Willow stand by. One group, 2 songs. All right. Kozad, whenever you're ready. How about a round of applause one more time for these beautiful women, traditional. Thank you very much, Kozad Singers. All right. Men's grass dancers, come on out, boys, in full force. Men's grass. Red Willow, Miss Skogajic, stand by. You're going to have the first song, Red Willow Singers. Mike Runner, you need to make over to Red Willow. Third and final call, grass dancers all the way around the circle, so both the Randy and Cricket can get a good look here, size you up, see if we're going to go with one song, one group, or two groups, each one song, or one group, two songs. We're doing a good job, all you judges here, both our singing and our dancing judges here, as we're getting straight through all our remaining adult categories. As soon as we finish up the contest portion with all these adult categories, we'll probably have time with a couple intertribals, and then we're going to be announcing some winners for 2019. Cricket, how we doing? Two groups. Right? One song each, two songs each, two groups. All right. Now we're going to figure out group number one. Stand by. Having said that, for group number one, two songs. The first song will be sung by Red Willow, Ho Chunk Station for the Nation. You got the second song, boys. Group number two. A reminder here from Cricket said you singers are still getting judged, so we can't change it up. Stick with straight songs. All right. For group number two, first song will be Young Spirit, and second song will be Showtime. So group number one, stay in there. Group number two, off to the side. You know what I'm talking about. Straight songs here on these groups, so we get word that we are finished with that singing. And then we might get into some change-up songs. We want to be respectful for what's been done already, so just help us out, drum groups, you know what I'm talking about. And also during that drum, the full go is you judges, singing judges, along with the mic runners. Everybody else kindly have a seat. Great prize money's on the line. And we need to have everything going right at that drum area, so help us out, be respectful. Thank you. Ready? All right, we're ready too. Here we go. Red Willow, song number one. All right, thank you very much there, Red Willow, song number 1. Good song, my friends. Mike Runner, step right next door and check in with the Ho Chunk Station Singers. They got the second song, straight song. 2 songs per group. We'd also like to invite all you beautiful people to the Mille Lacs Lake Band of Ojibwe, Hinckley, Minnesota, June 14th, 15th, and 16th. MCs will be Brother Wallace Coffey and Josh Atchison. Your arena directors, Ruben Crowfeather, Cheevers Topa, John Morrow from LCO will be handling our head singing judge. Host drum, Young Spirit. Invited drums, Kozad, Iron Boy, Wild Band of Comanches. Write those dates down, June 14, 15, and 16. Mille Lacs Lake Band of Ojibwe in Hinckley, Minnesota. Randy, are we looking good for that second song? All right, we are ready. Ho Chunk Station. About a round of applause, Mercy, Ho Chunk Station. Good one, boys. All right, gentlemen.